Well, here's your Sunday morning sunrise, and I don't know why it doesn't want to come in any clearer. I just wiped the lens off, and it's all the better it wants to be. And yeah, I know it's jerky, low light, but it's showing up fairly decent. Some reason there's a dog way back that way. Man, that's really no, it doesn't want to do either. Fuzz, unfuzz, fuzz, unfuzz. Now, somewhere off the southeast line, there's a dog barking in the trees back there this morning. Maybe these dogs go crazy. I don't know what's out there. All I do know is, like every morning I can see it, but you can't. Cows out there in the hayfield, I can see them. They ain't worried about anything. I don't know where the other ones are, but they're nowhere near them, so. At any rate, yeah, we're going to start with a lazy moon on a Sunday morning. That's just a sliver, even though it looks round on the screen because it will not focus. Irritating. Oh well, I'll bring you back for something. Oh, hey, look, smile, you're on video. There's the red glow telling me so. It shows up pretty good because it's actually in night vision. My phone doesn't do that. I had to bring you back. This is from just below the trailer. A little different view. Colors are a lot different. And you get the silhouette through the trees. Okay, there you go. Start to a good Sunday morning. There's one I see every morning when I'm scrubbing my teeth, looking out the window above. Not always off the same car, though. Actually shows better off the reflection than in real life. Oh well. Light enough to see some cows out there now. Guessed her. At least that one over there fired up, so she can charge this one up. Hopefully it'll start now. We'll find out. Nope. Maybe I'm on the wrong battery. I don't know. One battery's from 16, the other's from 20. I'm on the old one, older of the two. Figured that was probably the low one. But it could be the other one that's low. So I'll switch them and we'll come back. And actually, that might work. I got to think about this. The jumper plug on service truck is hooked into the switch to power the welder and the crane. And guess what? Me being the brilliant guy I am this morning, I plugged it in to go hook those up, to come back over here, to reach in here and click that switch. So, you heard how well it didn't turn over, and that was the same as it turned over before I hooked the cables up. What do you know? Like I always tell you, keeping it real. Now let's see what she'll do. Not much better. And voltage is about 11. Maybe I'll switch it to the other battery and we'll see what happens. Guessed it, that didn't do it either. So, that's on it too. Now let's see what happens. She still don't want to. I don't understand. Oh, let her sit there long enough. Something on each battery. Touch the button. It spun so fast it wasn't funny. Then, of course, fired on a first half revolution like it's supposed to. And hey! Damn. Hate to wake up to that every morning. He was over here getting a video of some cows to send to a friend of his. He says, she loves cows. That's a good woman. So, figured I better get you some cows. And that one right there, she's the one that was breathing funny. Number one hadn't got her in yet. She couldn't pick her out in the crowd in there with everybody, so that has yet to happen. Get her in it and give her a shot. But look at the other cows down there. Oh, they're happy. They just got them some of that teff hay. So they're thanking Steve right now. And these cows will be in a little bit. Number one's in there cutting the twine I dropped in, and I got to go drop the squeeze off, get the pallet forks on, and start moving bins around. We're set up today. Park the truck this way so it's more level side to side. And we're almost full for the first batch. Can you tell the tire's almost flat? And we put some of that barley in. Half of what we had left in this batch, we'll put the other half in the next batch. Just part of the whole process is filling the totes. In fact, my side of the phone, the screen's covered in dust. I put her on the elevator platform there so we could dump the molasses and oil in. And that'd be the twins' mommy there. She's been over here drooling. She got tired of waiting. Realized she's not getting any. Oh, and that's the cow that's breathing funny. Right now would be the time she's out of that barn. Shut the door and get her in the other barn and get her caught up. But yeah, we're a little busy at the moment. So anyway, this is the first batch, and I'm gonna guess there's just about enough left in there to do another full one, which is what I figured. So that'll be about right. That'll get 4+ totes filled up anyway. Not very often. I just dug 2 bucketfuls out of there. Just got fired back up and broke the shear bolt for the auger. Yay. So now we make a BF mess. Got to get all that cleared out of there, get a shear bolt in it, hopefully get it to turn again. Missed it for, oh, there she is. That's that cow that was breathing funny. Yeah, she got some antibiotics on. So, and everybody else, of course, went out since she's been in. And if anybody's got one of these that's got the rest of it to it, I could sure use it right now. That's a New Holland shear bolt. It is not 1/4 inch. They're under 1/4 inch. So 1/4 inch bolt won't fit.
Here, this won't help you.
I don't have any.
But it'll shear the
Oh yeah, here. There we go. There's a little piece of hose. That'll work, right?
Yeah.
Won't even come close to going in.
You just shove this in there.
Yeah, we can shove an old show stick in there. What the heck?
The end almost fit.
So in the meantime, we're still not doing anything there. And can't get one today unless somebody I know happens to have one, and I asked, and I should. Well, that's all I got out of him, so. Because it should be the same shear bolt that New Holland used on the knotters, on their balers. So, yay. Gotta love it. At least it's not sitting there full. This shear bolt runs to the gearbox that runs the mixer auger and runs the unloading auger, and it runs to the auger from the hammer mill back into the mixer. So it ain't supposed to rain. It may just all sit right here. I'm gonna put the bed down. That won't hurt nothing. Put the bed down and dump the air in it so it's not sitting funny. Otherwise it'll sit funny and tweak the frame, and I don't need that. But anyway, there's what we got. It didn't mix as good as it could have. But there's the molasses in little chunks, but yeah, it's hard to pour that stuff in slow enough. Yeah, we got 2 tubs anyway. That'll keep it for a few days. That'll go quite a while. And of course there's enough of this left to do another batch. Between this and what's in the truck, if it don't make a full batch, it's going to be so close it ain't funny. But like I said, I think we're done for the day. Dang it. Well, we found the other half of the bolt too, but unfortunately you just can't stick them back together. So since we can't get anything at the moment, I think Maury has a couple, but we have absolutely no transportation here at the moment because Ed's got Becky's car, Becky has number 1's car, and number 2 isn't here with my pickup. And no, I'm not going to move this truck to get the service truck out to drive 30 miles to get a couple of bolts. Because that means I got to move all this stuff to get that truck out of the way. I thought I'd show you. Here's kind of how it works. That's the screen we use. That's, I don't know, 1/4 inch, I think, give or take. One we happen to use because it's small enough that you get the weed seeds cracked at least, if you don't get them busted up. And here's the other screens we've never used. They've been used, but not while we've had the machine. All different sizes in here. 3/8. I don't know, what are those? Not even 3/16. The ones on the bottom are probably 1/8 inch if you really want to make some powder. But for oats, that one works the best. And if she steps back a second while she's digging, we'll show you the knives. Our knives have got a lot of wear on them too. That top part, this is the edge that's hitting. This is the other wore-off edge. They come square, and you get 4 chances at it. You got 4 different corners to use. So we're probably getting about time to pull the knives and turn them around. I think I got another set of hammers, I should say, not knives. But she's got a bunch of mixed crap down here. Trying to get the mostly ground stuff. We'll dump in a tote, and the other stuff is going to run back through. Since it never actually made it through. I don't know if you can see, because I can't even see the screen on my phone, but I'm trying to see the screen on my phone. There's whole oats back there. That was what was on top of the screen, and the rest of it was underneath it. I don't think anything's screwed up, because that lower auger, I turned it from the other end by hand. The other thing I haven't tried to turn yet is there's a shaft right there that goes into the gearbox that does your mixing auger, and it does the unloading auger. I haven't tried to turn that yet. Hopefully it'll turn. But it's been years since we broke the pin, so, or shear bolt. So, you know, and it's hard on it because they give you a clutch back here. This is your lever for turning the unload auger on and off. Well, we do turn it on and off. You know, originally when we first got it, as long as there's two of us doing stuff, we'd shut the PTO off and then turn this on and off. But instead I run at a low RPM and you kick it in, but whatever's in this auger, it's a sudden bang when it goes through, and that all transfers right to that little bitty bolt. You see, this is the back end, this is the end that you would dump things in you don't want ground. And yeah, it's full of powder, because that kind of comes from the other end. That's bidirectional auger. This flighting draws it in, and the other flighting draws it in at the same time. So dust gets back here, and probably should be cleaned out. I see there's a hole down there. You know, wasn't a new machine when we got it. You don't want to know how thin that cone is. I've always said they should make these damn things out of stainless, especially where people mix minerals and salt, and you know, we put molasses in, things that eat up metal. You know, when we got it, we replaced the bottom half of that. That is stainless, by the way, and that 5 3/4 happens to be the dimension it needed to be. Tom had that. He rolled that out for me, and we shoved that in. And tape is your friend, can you tell? Because this shit's too thin to weld once it starts to rust. So yes, tape is your friend. Here's the business end. Look right into the hammers. And this is a big magnet. There, you can see my finger now. That's a big magnet. And it, believe it or not, there's things that get stuck on there all the time. You know, stuff came straight through a combine that didn't have any loose pieces. It came out of a truck that didn't have any loose pieces. It came out of an auger that didn't have any loose pieces. And there's stuff there. And once in a while, a rock, believe it or not, most rocks will, a lot of rocks anyway, will stick to a magnet. Keeps them from going through. But, anyway, I probably got a half-hour video by now, and we're not going to be running the day by the looks of it. My daughter and my wife made it back with the 2 vehicles that are here. I don't expect to see Ed for a while. He was making dinner for his mom tonight, because this is the last night he's here. We take him back to the airport tomorrow night. So we needed one of these 2 vehicles to be able to go get a bolt from Maury, preferably 2 bolts and 2 lock nuts. So number one's gonna run home and hopefully he's got the right ones. Should be. And this late in the day, she'll be after dark before she gets back. So first thing in the morning, I'll get it together and we'll finish grinding. Until then, yeah, that's 5 o'clock hour. By 6 o'clock, it's gonna be getting kind of dark. By 6:30, it will be dark. Thanks for watching, everybody.